Challenges of indirect procurement. While it does not contribute to the bottom line, indirect procurement impacts the company's overall operations, but many profits-driven companies tend to overlook this area as a result of its complex nature. In a survey, outsourcing analyst firm Nelson Hall found that about 80% of respondents advised that indirect procurement was delivering against expectations, reflecting the roadblocks of this function. Let us examine the challenges of indirect procurement. The first one on the list is lack of visibility. Indirect procurement is often treated as less important as it does not have immediate impact on profits nor end products and services unlike direct spend. This often leads to one-off transactions with no negotiated contracts, making them vulnerable to mismanagement. And direct spend also usually relies on various business divisions, meaning there is no central mandate overseeing it. This makes it hard to identify which specific department is responsible for the policies. For example, HR is responsible for training, marketing is responsible for advertising, IT for software, and so on. This results in having many internal departments involved in spending on different goods and services across various categories. Second, having multiple suppliers. Another major roadblock to indirect procurement is having to deal with multiple suppliers at once. Since indirect spending covers the overall operations of the company, it often requires volume buying. But since some companies do not have centralized policies for indirect procurement, this sometimes result in maverick spend, also called tail spend or rogue spend, which refers to unchecked expenses that could ruin a business. This type of spend can occur for 80% of spending of a company that does not have a centralized indirect procurement process. Having too many vendors at an already jam-packed table is a problem waiting to happen. It can lead to contract lapses, which in turn results in compliance risks. Unlike its counterparts, indirect procurement does also always rely on preferred suppliers, meaning the procured goods and services do not match the approved vendor's quality and price. Third, lack of skills. Companies need skilled professionals to handle the complete nature of indirect procurement. These skills include data analytics, category and supplier management, and contracting. But many organizations fail to appoint qualified professionals to handle indirect procurement simply because they do not understand the importance of this function. Talent shortage has been haunting the procurement segment for years. According to an annual research of procurement trends by Zygus, a cloud-based procurement solutions provider, nearly 3 to 10 respondents identified lack of skills as the major pain point facing the segment. This was underpinned by the retirement baby boomers, absence of university graduates feeding directly into procurement roles, and increased competition against higher paying jobs. Fourth, underinvestment. Indirect procurement is susceptible to underinvestment because it lacks of immediate impact on profits. Zygus study found that 7 in 10 respondents considered outdated technology as the segment's biggest pain point. It also found that about 30% of companies have yet to spend on procurement technologies. Additionally, younger tech-adept procurement professionals said that their present company's tools fall short of the user standard that they are used to. For example, having vendor management system VMS and inventory management tools are not usually a priority in direct spending, which decentralizes the handling of expenses that fall under it across different business units. Organizations need to realize the importance of investing in indirect procurement given the cost-saving solutions that they can get out of it. Fifth, risk mitigation. The procurement process is also vulnerable to supply risks. This includes market and delivery risks as well as frauds. This is caused by employing unqualified participants and favoring informal decision policies. Procurement can likewise lead to compliance risks such as policy adherence and anti-corruption.